I'm Brian Kreisman, Superintendent, Fleming County Schools, with this week's Our Story video segment, sponsored by Community Trust Bank. Building communities, build on trust. Today, we're back at Fleming County High School. We are a day away from graduation. That's tomorrow at 10 a.m. We want you to come out and celebrate our seniors as they walk across the stage and get a diploma. Speaking of seniors, I'm here with Ashley Brewer, our 12th grade student leader, who's going to talk to you about all these great things happening here, but also some things to look forward to as ninth graders coming in. So Ashley, you're going to Northern Kentucky. So what would you tell an incoming ninth grader to do here at Fleming County High School?
Just to focus on your schoolwork and make sure that you're staying on track and not getting distracted by things that aren't going to matter in the long run. And to get involved in things like extracurriculars, sports, different classes that are going to interest you, trying to complete your pathway so that when you graduate you can be college and career ready and have everything that you need to go into college successfully. And
Ashley, one of the things you mentioned is extracurricular. You're involved in several, so you're on the swim team.
Right.
Talking to an incoming ninth grader, how do they become part of the swimming team?
Normally during orientation, I think they have tables set up where you can sign up for things if you're interested in them. But my math teacher is was the coach whenever I joined, and he just asked if I would like to be a part of it, and I said yes. So then I was on the team.
So you'd never been on a swim team before. The Coach Hart, just said, "Hey, will you be part of the swim team?" And you jumped on. So I guess that's what we really need to convey to incoming ninth graders is, just take a risk.
Right.
Be part of something. Join something. Be engaged in school. Don't go home and play video games.
Right.
However, we do have an esports team starting here next year, so this should be interesting. They don't have to go home and lay in bed and play video games. They can just stay here and play video games. So you're one of our top performing students. What's your passion?
I really love healthcare. I'm really excited to go into healthcare. I want to do radiology, and I've had the opportunity to go to the hospital here and job shadow and get to watch things, and it's really just made me very certain that that's what I want to do. I get to see it every day, and it's just an amazing experience.
So one of the things with the Bridge Performance Indicators, you just completed your senior defense last week. I watched it. It was phenomenal. One of those things that we really concentrated with the Bridge Performance Indicators is to really expose students to those experiences. So you didn't have to wait to go to Northern Kentucky.
Right.
You knew exactly what you wanted to do through these experiences that were made available to you at Fleming County High School. And what did you do your senior defense on?
I did my senior defense on sign language, actually, because I'm in peer tutoring. So I work with a special needs class, and there's a student in there who communicates only using sign language, so I've had to learn some throughout my senior year of school, and that's another passion of mine, so I plan to take sign language classes in college also.
And Ashley, you chose to do that. You chose to be a peer mentor, but you also decided to take on sign language so you communicate with students, with one student in the class. How has that helped you, especially in radiology, especially in your to become that college career and life ready? How has that helped you?
Well, I think that it's just made me more disciplined because I had to do it on my own. It wasn't a class that was offered here. I wasn't able to just, sit down and learn it. I had to do it on my own. And I don't know, I think it'll help me in my career because you never know what kind of people you're going to meet in a healthcare setting, and you might meet someone who's deaf or mute and who needs to communicate with you, and that's the only way that they can.
Right. And I mean, you're so well-rounded. I mean, you're all over the board. When we look at a student, I mean, you're an athlete, you're an academic scholar, you're a mentor. How do we get students to do that? How do we get ninth graders to say, hey, look at Ashley, she can do it, you can do it?
I'd say just remind them that it's okay to take risks. I never played sports. The last time I played a sport before high school was in the 4th grade, and I played softball, and I hated it. So I was really into the arts. I did band and stuff like that in middle school, and then whenever I got to high school and heard that there was a swim team, I said, I think I'm just going to jump and I'm just going to do it. And, over my high school career, we ended up getting medals at regional at the regional level, and it was just, I'm really glad that I did it. So I'd say just remind them that it's okay to take risks, it's okay to jump, and just do something that you might not 100% know if you're going to be great at it or not.
And talking about jumping, so you've really pushed to have a diving team here at Fleming County High School. So that risk, trying to get students to take risk, that's the key to really being successful at Fleming County High School. And through your swim, you've also became a lifeguard at 3 different pools, I understand. So you just show up and say, hey, I want to be a lifeguard.
Well, they have classes at the YMCA, which is where we practice. So they really advertise them to the students that are on the swim team because obviously you can swim and whatever. So they really encourage you to take the lifeguard class, and then you can get certified and you can work at the Y or the pool in town, or you can work in Maysville as well. So
finishing up, in a couple of, actually tomorrow you graduate. So what's one thing that you really are going to miss about Fleming County High School?
I think I'll just miss being with my friends and my peers and getting to interact with them on a daily basis, because I know once I graduate, I'm probably not going to see a lot of them.
Except
very
for
often.
reunions.
Yeah. But I don't know, I really like seeing them every day, and I really enjoyed being a part of a team for swim team and academic team and stuff like that.
So we want you to come out, talk to Ashley. She's got a great story. Again, she is all over the board, academic scholar, athlete, lifeguard, mentor, a future radiologist, and a college student in a couple of days. We also want you to come out and see all the great things happening here at Fleming County High School. Make sure you're here early Saturday. Graduation starts at 10. We're recommending everyone get here real early to get a good seat because this place will be packed. This is our last weekly video segment of the year. We will be back in August of 2019. And until next time, our journey continues.